Welcome to this episode of You Are Your Name. My name is Dakin Ariel, your host for this episode. As you may know, if you've been following this podcast, the name consultants at the Vocabulary and Philosophy will often recommend name changes to those who have names that limit them in some way. In this episode, we'll cover the top 5 reasons people might want to use a balanced name recommended by the Vocabulary and Philosophy. Some of them go ahead for one reason, but later acknowledge that the other benefits were just as valuable. Number 1. Resolve a health challenge. Many people are astonished that the name report accurately predicts their health weaknesses by the names they have been using consistently. Over time, certain names will create predictable tensions that can precipitate a health weakness. Although health challenges can be improved by healthy living strategies, the fundamental tension created by the names remains as long as the names are used. Whether it be the intensity of a Frank or the passivity of a Diana, when one balances one's names, the mind becomes more harmonious and conducive to good health. One may still have to take remedial efforts to overcome the challenge, but these are covered in our online training course in the Healthy Living module. Number 2, improve financial challenges. In the same way that name reports predict health weaknesses, they can predict the overall conditions in one's life when using these specific names. With many unbalanced names, financial stability and accumulation are notably missing attributes. Balanced names create more harmonious thinking, and with this balanced thinking, we attract and retain more cumulative outcomes. Many people who begin to use balanced names consistently see progressive changes in their lives in short order. They confirm that the balanced names can pay real dividends financially as well. Here's something I wrote about my name change many years ago. After I balanced my name, within a short time I attracted a new job doing the same type of work at a different architectural firm at a 30% increase in my salary. At the time, it was quite a surprise to me that we can attract better conditions so quickly just by a change of name. But now I recognize that the balanced name attracts more balanced conditions. Number 3, become a happier person. How consistently are we happy? Happiness really is an attainment created by a broader understanding of mind. As we balance our names, we can be more free from the lower influences of feelings and emotions. Happiness is not a feeling, it is a state of mental balance with our inner potential. When our daily thinking and inner potential are in harmony, we are happy. But if we continue to live within the destructive emotions of a discordant name, we will find happiness very elusive. It is true that those who balance their names are happier. Here's a testimonial from Adriana Sierra, who wrote to tell us, "My family and friends will attest that I am a lot more fun and much more available to them. The insecurity that I used to live with is no longer even present in my life." That is an awesome statement, yes? It is true completely, and I love doing what I love doing these days. I am joyful most of the time. Also, I look different. My face is softer, my neck relaxed, and I no longer have swollen ankles and feet in the evenings. Also very cool. Number 4, become the best version of ourselves. We all have challenges and opportunities in our life. Many who recognize the truth of their name report come to realize that their unbalanced names were holding them back in some way. With a balanced name, we can unleash greater creativity and originality, more kindness, more enthusiasm, greater practicality and versatility, and more reliability. It can bring a greater depth of mind, a broader objectivity, and even a greater love of life. We can become the best version of ourselves. Here's one more testimonial from Aileen Calderon. She wrote to tell us, "Well, what happened to me was really incredible. I can't even believe it. I could swear that once I did it, the same moment the judge said I could use my new name, I felt that something in my mind changed instantly. I felt that something opened it up, and I could understand a lot of things that I never could before. I couldn't explain what happened, and ever since then my life started to improve in all areas. My fears disappeared, and I became somebody with more confidence and self-esteem than before. I now have courage to do things that I've always wanted to do and become a better person, and I don't ever regret it." Number 5, create a more conscious life and fulfillment. By consciously changing our names in accordance with the mathematical principle as taught by the Katherine philosophy, we're linking ourselves to a universal truth. When a person uses balanced names, they're creating a balance between the mind and the inner potential. In doing so, a fundamental restriction is resolved. Even if we do exactly the same activities, our thinking will be more harmonious as a result. Imagine what is possible when we learn to apply more of the wisdom of the Katherine philosophy. We can apply the cyclic law on a daily basis to be more effective. We can apply the laws of right living to create vital health and mental energy. We can apply the principles of mental freedom to become a more universal mind. As we apply this wisdom, we make our life richer and more rewarding. Here's one final testimonial from Juliana Satie. She wrote to tell us, "The new name makes me smile. Someone looks at me, says my name, and I feel the corners of my mouth lift. It is the most defined experience of the name change that I can relay. In general, I feel lighter, more peaceful, better able to deal with the drama of life. I have a 9 birth path, and they say 9s are dramatic. Now that I know I'm dramatic, I live it consciously. I just tell people my passion appears as drama. Deal with it. And my responsibility, with the intensity of my expression, will be to own the drama and not put it upon you. Life is more fun with this awareness, and I know there are many more days of smiling." For this episode, Garrett Hennigan, a fellow co-host, will analyze the names of Adam, Joseph, Lorne, Alan, that's A-L-A-N, Leon, Zoe, Z-O-E, Lana, L-A-N-A, Rebecca, R-E-B-E-C-C-A, Hannah, H-A-N-N-A-H, Elaine, Katherine with a K, K-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E, Arlene, and Aileen, A-I-L-E-E-N. Because all these names have the same name formula, the summary is applicable to all of them. Garrett is a course instructor and presenter, supporting many of the students in the online courses. He works at the Society of Cabularians of Canada as the IT manager as well.
The following is a name analysis of the name of Adam. People with this name desire harmony and to work with people. However, their bluntness in speech many times undermines these activities. They are assertive in life, but in a subtle way, and they can be friendly, but if pushed or challenged, can become belligerent. They're drawn into diplomatic situations, but sometimes they lack the verbal finesse and tact to resolve these situations. They can resist advice, but they need moral support and encouragement. Ultimately, this name takes away from their self-confidence and their self-initiative, and coupled with their bluntness in speech at times, spoils their ability to bring their efforts, projects, relationships, and activities to the best possible conclusion. People with this name can also suffer health weaknesses in the fluid functions of the body, glandular system, kidneys, and so forth, and also in the senses of the head.
It should be noted that every person is unique and different, but they will reflect the pattern of thinking created by the names they use. Of course, their surnames will alter or magnify this first name influence, adding other qualities that may not be in the first name. We offer free name and birth date reports from our website that will allow you to test this principle on yourself. We encourage you to visit www.cabularians.com, Kabalarians.com, or somewhat easier to remember, www.youareyourname.com, and it will forward you to the same site. Whenever you're ready, here are 3 ways we can help you. Number 1, the Balanced Name Recommendation Service. Join the thousands of others who have harmonized their names with their inner potential to improve their health, happiness, and success. Number 2, learn the principles of mental freedom. Participate in our online training program to gain the essential tools to create all the progressive changes you seek in your life. These proven truths will open up new perspectives and accelerate your attainment of health, happiness, and success. Number 3, let Kalex Solutions help you choose a balanced name for your business, because many business names are an impediment to one's overall business success.